Antique More Soldier here, and I am back to talk about Star Trek Discovery Season 4, Episode 8, and my thoughts on this episode. Well, we're back, everyone. We're back with Star Trek Discovery. And is it any better now that we've taken a couple of weeks off from it? No. It's as shit as ever. I can't fucking believe what we found out in this episode. Have they learnt? Have Discovery learnt from their mistakes from last season? Have they done the dumbest thing they could do in this episode? Yes. Yes, they have. The biggest problem with last season was the main fucking story, which was what caused the burn. We all know that storyline was fucking stupid. And they haven't fucking learnt, because in this episode, we learn what the DMA is. Not going to tell you what it is, just spoiler section, but it is as dumb as I thought it was. My fucking god. And this episode didn't fucking feel like Star Trek. Not at all. It was... Oh god, how can it be this difficult to write Star Trek? How? Have they not watched any Star Trek? Have they not watched anything to do with this show, with this franchise? Because every fucking time I watch one of these episodes, it is clear the people writing this shit don't know Star Trek. They don't know what they're doing. And I am sick to fucking death of that. God, I mean, how is it difficult? How can you fuck this up? I don't understand. Because this episode had nothing. It didn't feel like I was watching a Star Trek show. It didn't feel like I was being, amazed like I used to with Star Trek. No, it's just a boring fucking episode with a stupid fucking plot, which had an easy fucking ending, by the way, if Burnham wasn't such an idiot. Oh my god. There's just so many problems with this episode. And it's fucking annoying to review this show. Because just little tweaks here and there, and it might work. But god damn it, the writers know how to fuck something up. I'm going to go into spoilers now because I can't keep ranting. Terrible episode. Fucking annoying. I'm going to go into spoilers now, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we start the episode off with the Admiral going crazy because Book and the science guy nicked the only spore drive they had. Now, I was under the impression they had multiple spore drives. I didn't think they just had one. And if they only have one fucking spore drive, why isn't that shit guarded like fucking gold? It's the most important thing Starfleet has. And you're telling me one scientist guy can just take it. There's no guards on it. There's no security. Well, apparently there was security, but it was so fucking easy to break. I mean, how can you be this stupid? Fucking hell. And you got the Admiral guy running around crazy. He's like asking what the fuck happened. How did he get the spore drive? And then the officer he goes to talk to pretty much says, yeah, he kind of nicked your code. And I'm just like, for fuck's sake. Just put guards on it. Put 100 Starfleet security on it. How is it difficult to just stop someone from nicking something? Then the fucking president comes in to give the Admiral a slap and tell him that he's a fuck up, and he just accepts it. And I mean, come on. Just stupidity. Just that utter stupidity in this fucking show. So the Admiral gets a fucking licking. Then Michael Burnham gets told by the President that she needs to hunt down Booker and stop him from destroying the DMA, because it might start a war with a very powerful race. And Burnham agrees. She then goes and makes a plan to find Book. Then we get a scene between Saru and Stamets, who are trying to figure out a way to communicate with the species that have sent the DMA to destroy the galaxy. And Burnham goes in there for a little bit, and they have this whole fucking stupid little talk with her and say, "Are you alright, Burnham? We're so sorry for you, Burnham. Are you okay?" It's just like, can we get on with the fucking episode? She's not a child. She's an adult fucking woman. I'm sure she's fucking fine. There's bigger problems than Michael Burnham's relationship right now. Oh, Jesus. Then we go up to the Admiral having a talk with Michael about how he blames himself for trusting the science guy and how he doesn't want to risk his family. He's only just gotten back, and he tells Michael, you need to go get him, stop him from starting a war. And Michael agrees. She then heads off to find Book, and she takes a new character. Oh wait, not a new character. What's her name again? A Washigum, I think. I could be very wrong about the name, but we're finally now starting to see more of the bridge crew. It only took 4 fucking seasons, no, 3.5, for them to start doing that shit. So she's with a Washicum, and even a Washicum's like, why the fuck are you bringing me with you? And, you know, she has to give this explanation of, well, you kind of fucked up on the bridge and I want to make sure you're okay. No, the real reason is because the show's fucking embarrassed because it literally hasn't shown the bridge crew off yet. We've been so fucking focused on Tilly, on Burnham, on Book, on all these irrelevant characters other than the crew. And now they're starting to fucking bring in the bridge crew because it is looking fucking ridiculous now that we still have not seen most of them or had stories of them. God, it's fucking annoying. So they have that conversation and they're heading off to where Burnham thinks Book is, because Starfleet has figured out that they need something which is called Ceruleum to make a weapon to destroy the DMA with. At the same time, Book and the science guy come to the same conclusion that they need Ceruleum to make a bomb to destroy the DMA. So they're both going to the same place, and Book, being a smart ass that he is, goes to a place that he knows Michael knows about, but he's desperate, so he goes to see an old friend who has Icilium. So he goes there, turns out he knows the guy, but he's pissed that guy off because in the first episode that Book was in, he nicked that worm from somebody, and it turned out that somebody was his contact's friend. And so the contact is like, you kind of nicked from me, Book, so we're not on good terms right now. But Book gives him a bunch of gold pressed latinum and says, listen, that's me covering the debt, can you just give me the Icilium and we'll be off. But what should I call him? I forgot his name. I'll call him the Poker Master. That's what I'm going to call him. So the Poker Master says, yeah, this may cover our debt, but you still owe me a shitload more because you screwed me on taking the worm and taking away a good customer. So he makes a deal with Book, which is, you find the card counters and then you can get the Icilium. And so Book agrees, and so him and the science guy go looking around for card counters. Okay, and at the same and then at this time, Michael and Washicum approach the poker place and try to make the same deal with the Poker Master, and he's pretty much put Book and Burnham against each other because he wants to fix their relationship or something. So at this time I thought we're going to get Michael will try to find Book, but she's not going to be able to, and Book's going to be able to steal the Icilium and run away. No, it turns out Michael finds Book straight away and tries to talk to him. Now, what the fuck are you doing, Burnham? You have the most wanted person in Starfleet, and you're not calling Starfleet to come and get him. Like, what are you doing, you fucking idiot? Call Starfleet, they'll have a fleet there, and they'll arrest Book to stop him from starting a fucking war with a superior fucking race, or a technologically superior race. Why are we wasting time with you trying to have a little chat with him? There's bigger shit here than your fucking relationship. But she doesn't do that. They end up having a conversation, and Book pretty much says to her, yeah, I'm not giving up, I'm getting the Icilium, and I'm going to go fucking destroy the DMA. Oh, fucking hell. And then we just get this ridiculous fucking scenes now, with Book looking for card counters, and Burnham and Washicum trying to make money in a poker place. So we get this weird fucking scene where Washicum starts boxing to make money. And that's not a fucking joke, by the way. That is what we get in this episode. So Washicum fights this big bloke, and she gets beaten twice. Burnham's trying to stop her from going in again because it's getting embarrassing, and she doesn't want to get Washicum to die. But Washicum begs to stay in the ring, and in the final fight, Washicum beats the big bloke, and they win a shitload of latinum. And that's the end of that. So Burnham manages to make enough latinum to buy the Icilium, and when she goes to take payment, the manager of the big guy tries to attack her, but Book saves her and helps her get money to buy the Icilium. And then Michael helps Book catch the card counter. So, I mean, oh Jesus. Why are you helping him, Michael? Why? If you stop him from finding the card counter, he can't get the fucking Icilium. What are you doing? But she ends up helping him. They both go to the fucking Poker Master guy and tell him they want the Icilium. He says it's a draw, so they can't. So they're going to have to find another way to pick who gets the Icilium. So the Card Master decides that they should have a poker game. Because why the fuck not? I mean, why do anything Star Trek? Let's just have a poker game because they did it in fucking Next Generation. Fucking hell. This whole fucking episode is just about fucking poker and fucking bets and shit. It's like, why? Anyway, so Michael and Book join the game. It turns out it's not just them that want the Icilium. It's also people, ex-members of the Emerald Chain, who want to become the new boss of the what's left of the Emerald Chain. And then we get this cringe to fuck scene where Michael's making jokes at the poker table and Book's also making jokes at the poker table. It's the dumbest fucking scene, I think, in this series. Oh no, there is others. Okay, this is a dumb scene in this episode. And, like, it's unnecessary. It really is unnecessary. I mean, what the Anyway, so they manage to beat the two Emerald Chain members who go out like bitches. And then we have this moment between Book and Burnham where Burnham is begging Book not to do this, not to take the Icilium, work with her, not to start a war, try to make contact with the species that's created DMA. But Book says no, he goes all in, and Michael then goes all in, and it turns out Michael loses to Book, and Book gets the Icilium, and she just lets Book go. Doesn't try to stop him, doesn't call in Starfleet, doesn't do anything. Just lets him go. Oh, don't worry though. Michael has got a plan to catch Book next time. Next time. Not fucking now. Whilst you have Book, whilst you are in arm's reach of him. No, you're going to do it another time. Fucking idiot. Oh, I completely forgot about one other scene. Oh, remember the doctor's guy? Remember him? You know how he's feeling depressed and we all got to feel bad for him. And then Stamets comes in and tells him, you have to feel alright about yourself. Like, I don't give a fuck, okay? Why do I care? This idiot is trying to be a counsellor and the doctor. He doesn't need to be a counsellor. They could just ask for a fucking counsellor. But he's just decided, I'll fucking be the counsellor. And now he feels depressed about it. And then Stamets says, let's go have a walk in flowers. Because that's not stereotype. And that's the end of that scene. I'm not bothered about it. It's stupid. It really fucking is. So Michael comes back to Starfleet where they're at, where the president pretty much says to her, why the fuck didn't you call us in so we could capture Book? And Michael says, well, I didn't really see the necessary to bring in Starfleet. I kind of thought I could, talk Book down. I thought I could reason with him, but I couldn't, so I've set up a plan. I've put a tracking device on the Selenium to make sure we can track Book and send ships to capture him later. Even though you fucking had him in the poker place. You had him. All you needed to do was call in Starfleet. And the Admiral's excuse for why they couldn't go after Book was they're not in Federation space. They're going to start a war with a species that can create wormholes. Fuck the airspace. Fucking go get him, you stupid cunt. That is not an excuse. That is laughably stupid. But we are not at the most stupid scene because I completely forgot. In this episode, we finally find out what the DMA is. And is it a weapon of mass destruction? Has this weapon been sent to the galaxy to destroy it? No. Turns out it's mining equipment. I am not shitting you. It's fucking mining equipment. Because Stamets has figured out that bunch of material has been going missing in every place the DMA has been. And they've come to the conclusion it's fucking mining equipment. And Book is now going to start a war with a race that's mining equipment is so fucking powerful it can destroy planets. What the fuck can their weapons do? How fucking stupid do the writers have to be to fucking think this is smart writing? The DMA is mining equipment. You gotta be shitting me. You have to be shitting me now, Discovery. And then the episode ends. I am just... Last season it was the pressed child that started the burn. This season, mining equipment and destroying planets. I mean, where do I go with this show? Where do I go? It's terrible writing. It's stupid. I'm done. And that's the end of the review. Just fucking get new writers, Discovery. Just get new writers. Oh, and congratulations for finally getting more of the bridge crew involved in the series. I know I keep bringing it up, but it's a basic thing this show hasn't done. Till now. I'm done. I'm just too pissed off right now. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. And if you like this content, do you think about subscribing? Hail the Phantom Menace, long live CG, and fuck SJWs. Bye.